In this video, I'm gonna share 10 habits that are preventing you from building the muscle you're working so hard to build. There's a good chance that one or several of these apply to you and are preventing you from seeing the progress that you should be. I have personally hit several plateaus or phases of slow progress that going through this list has showed me where my pitfall was and helped me course correct and get back on track. I'm a doctor who insists on being a fit dad, so I need to be efficient. And I want to show you how you can include fitness in your life regardless of how busy your schedule is. Now, the goal of this video is not to scare you, but to help open your eyes to the fact that there are certain habits in life that might have a bigger impact on your health and fitness than you realize. And if you're not making progress and one of these areas might apply to you more than you thought, you might want to take some time to adjust those behaviors and see if that helps you progress more in the gym. But really quick, drop down to the comments and let me know if you've hit a plateau before, and if you were able to identify what it was, let me know what it was and how you got past it. First and foremost, the biggest thing that's holding you back from making progress in the gym is not starting and not being consistent. Now, I know I've lumped two things into one, but these are so important in making progress in the gym. First, you have to get there and you have to be consistent. If you keep waiting for the perfect set of circumstances, or you're stuck by analysis by paralysis and you never actually start working out, you're never gonna see the progress that you want. And you're giving up on so much potential gains by just not starting. You don't have to have the optimal workout program. You don't have to have everything in your life dialed into a T to make progress in the gym. As a beginner, you'll make progress just from looking at the weights. So just start. Pick a couple exercises, something little, something small, and just start working out, and you'll start to see the progress, and that will boost your confidence, give you some motivation to help you keep going. Start with something small and realistic, and if you don't know where to start, check the linked video above, a realistic workout program that you can use with just dumbbells and body weights to start building muscle right away, and it only takes 10 to 30 minutes each day. So just do it! Number 2 is lack of progressive overload. If you just keep doing the same weight and the same reps every single day for months on end, you will not see any progress or muscle growth. Your body adapts to meet the needs that are constantly being placed upon it. And if you only ask your body to do something comfortable, it's not going to change. If you keep pushing yourself to the limit, your body is going to adapt to build more and more muscle so that you can then keep pushing that limit. So for that reason, it makes sense to stick with the same workouts for at least several weeks or months at a time so that you can keep progressively overloading those exercises. Keep making progress every 1 to 2 weeks. Push up the reps, push up the weights. And then if you start to get stuck, switch up the exercises and do the same thing. Number 3 is using improper form. If you are not doing the workouts with the correct form, the muscles that are meant to be exercised are not going to be stimulated, and therefore they are not going to grow. You need to make sure you're doing proper form, not only to stimulate the muscles to grow, but to prevent injury, because if you get injured and now you can't work out for a month or two, then you're definitely losing progress. Number 4 is doing too much cardio. If you are constantly pushing yourself to do high amounts of high intensity cardio, one, your body is going to be taking energy from anywhere that it can get it, and that is going to partly be from muscle. Another factor is if you are pushing yourself to the limit with cardio and pushing yourself to the limit with weightlifting, you're not going to have much energy left in your body, and you're burning all the calories that your body wants to put towards the muscle growth, and so you're not going to see the progress. And that leads us nicely into number 5, which is overtraining without proper recovery. If you don't allow the muscles to recover from one session to another, say you want to work out 2 days back to back and you're doing chest both days, if you're not letting the chest recover, you're going to just continue breaking down the muscle before it's had time to rebuild. Plus, the next time you hit that muscle group, you're not going to be recovered enough to actually put good effort into it. And so you're going to be doing subpar work, and it's going to be wasted reps. You're not going to actually be stimulating adequate muscle growth. You're just going to be fatiguing and breaking down the muscle more, preventing it from growing. You want to make sure you're allowing at least 48 to 72 hours of rest between each session for the same muscle group, so it has time to fully recover, allowing you to go hard again and then make more growth. Now, there's a certain point at where more sets for an exercise is not necessarily going to be better, because if you go past a certain number of sets in the same session, you're going to be too fatigued to really put much effort into it. And so you're not going to get much benefit out of it, but you're still wearing down the muscles, providing more need for recovery, delaying the onset of when your next session can be, and you didn't get any benefit from it. So make sure you're putting a balance into how much you're doing in a single session and how much time you're giving yourself to recover from it. Number 6 is not getting enough sleep. Sleep is the time where your body recovers and rejuvenates. You produce more growth hormone while you're sleeping. If you're not getting adequate sleep, your testosterone can decrease. Not only is it important for hormonal regulation, which is important for muscle growth, but it's also a time where the body recovers and rebuilds muscle. You're constantly rebuilding the muscle and growing the muscle throughout the day, but sleep is such a critical component of that. And if you're not getting adequate sleep and you're consistently in a sleep deprived state, you're not going to be seeing the progress in the gym that you otherwise would. Number 7 is poor nutrition. You got to make sure that you're eating enough calories, getting adequate micronutrients, and eating enough protein so that your body has all the building blocks that it needs to recover from your workouts and build back the muscle that you want to build. So if you're not eating enough calories, your body is not going to have enough nutrients to put towards building muscle because you're just going to be using the energy that you're getting in your diet to maintain what you already have. So if you're trying to build muscle and you're not significantly overweight already, then you need to eat in a calorie surplus. You also want to make sure you're getting enough plants, fruits, vegetables, so you have the micronutrients that you need. Otherwise, supplement with some vitamins like a multivitamin and some other specific things depending on your needs so that you have the nutrients your body needs to be happy, healthy, energized, and build the muscle that you're trying to build. Now for protein, you're going to want to try to get at least 1 gram per pound of lean body weight or ideal body weight in your diet every day, averaged over the week. So if you have a little bit less one day, that's fine. Eat a little bit more the next day. But for most people, that's going to be roughly 120 to 150 grams of protein each day. Number 9, which is probably a killer for a lot of people, is alcohol consumption. Now, having 1 or 2 drinks a week is not going to totally destroy your gains. But if you're binge drinking several times a week, or the night after a workout, you go out and drink 3 drinks with your friends, you're going to be reducing how much muscle growth you can get from that workout. Now, if you're spacing it out throughout the week and it's not immediately after a workout and you're having 1 drink at a time, maybe 2 or 3 drinks throughout the week, in moderation, it's not likely to have a noticeable impact. But again, if you're drinking 1 or 2 drinks every single day, and on 2 of those days, maybe binge drinking, it's definitely going to have a negative impact on your progress in the gym. And finally, number 10 is chronic stress. Chronic stress is bad for all aspects of life, and building muscle is no exception. Constant high levels of stress is going to promote increased cortisol levels, which contributes to reducing muscle repair ability and actually even muscle breakdown, and can make it difficult for you to lose weight over time if weight loss is one of your goals. So you need to find ways not only to rest and get adequate sleep, but also de-stress and relax mentally. Having something that's fun, a hobby that you can do to forget about all the stress of your day. And if that's getting a massage or going into the sauna or a hot tub or doing a puzzle, playing a game with your spouse, your partner, your friends, whatever it may be, you need to find ways to relax and de-stress so that you can reduce that constant stress that most of us feel through our day-to-day lives. Addressing these habits by prioritizing proper sleep, nutrition, technique, and consistency is going to help make sure that you are converting your hard work in the gym into actual muscle growth. I hope that this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments below what was most helpful for you, and I hope to see you in the next video.